just to simplify the discussion, I am just taking the 2 by 2 matrices. See, the theory which we are discussing now is easily can extended for 3 by 3 and for 4 by 4 also. Okay, and now for simply we are discussing for 2 by 2, right? Product of the determinants of A and determinant of B. So that in the sense we need to calculate the product of the determinants. So determinant of A1 A2 B1 B2 into determinant of alpha 1 alpha 2 beta 1 beta 2. This product we need to calculate. See, as per the multiplication of matrices, we know the way of multiplication. See, what is the multiplication of these two matrices? We just take the first row of the first matrix and first column of the first matrix. So, see, as per the multiplication of the matrix, what will be the determinant? So, first row, first column, then it will be A1 alpha 1 plus B1 alpha 2. And then if you move with first row and with second column, okay, A1 beta 1 plus B1 beta 2. And then what is this position? This position is second row first column. Since its position is second row first column, here you just take second row and you just take here the first column. So second row first column. Here it is A2 alpha 1. So A2 alpha 1 plus B2 alpha 2. Okay. And then see the second row as well as the second column, A2 beta 1 plus A2 beta 2. Okay. So for suppose if you calculate the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix, then that determinant and on simplification is directly equivalent with the product of these two determinants. Once again I am repeating, you just calculate the determinant of A separately, calculate the determinant of B separately, and then calculate the product. Okay, calculate this matrix determinant separately, and at the end you have you will get an idea, you will give a conclusion that this determinant value is equals to the product of these two determinants. Okay, while multiplying two matrices, we just multiply those two matrices row by column. How? Row by column. First row, first column. First row, second column. Second row, first column. Second row, second column. We say usually it as row by column. Okay. See, this row by column technique is only acceptable and applicable for the multiplication of matrices. But here we are discussing about the product of determinants. Then in this case, not only the multiplication by row by column, but also here the multiplication is possible for determinants by in all possible different ways. That in the sense, if you multiply these two by row wise, whereas if you multiply these two by column wise, and in another way if you multiply these two by column wise. Just think about it what I am saying. Okay, here while multiplying determinants you have four choices. Okay, you can choose any one of those four according to your problem. Okay, this row by column is acceptable for matrices as well as for determinants, but whereas this row by row and this column by row and this column by column techniques are only acceptable for determinants but not for matrices. Okay, right. For suppose if you are trying to multiply these two row by row, how can you multiply? See, just think about this place first. What is this position? First row, first column. This position is first row, first column. That in the sense its suffix is 1 1 1 1. So you can take first row, first column. So row by row, right? Row by row, first row, first row. So how to multiply? A1 alpha 1, B1 beta 1. A1 alpha 1 plus B1 beta 1. And what is this position? First row, second column. So its suffix is 1 2. Its position is 1 2. Since its position is 1 2 and we are multiplying row by row wise, so you just take first row and second row. 1 2, right? And that's why first row, second row. A1 B1 alpha 2 beta 2. How can you multiply? A1 alpha 2, okay, and then B1 beta 2. You just look here, okay, and this is second row, first column. 2 1 is its suffix. So you need to take second row of the first matrix, first row of the second matrix. So A2 alpha 1 plus B2 beta 1, and then second row A2 alpha 2 plus B2 beta 2. You just calculate its determinant also. See, the product of these two determinants is equal to the determinant of this matrix or as well as equal to the determinant of this. And not only these two, we have another two options, column by row. Just I represent here column by row. Just look there. Column by row means you need to take column from the first matrix, row from the second matrix as per the suffix of the element. Okay. Here the first row, first one. Actually, what is its suffix? 1 1. First row, first column. 1 1. So, but we are moving with the column by row, right? Since we are moving with column by row, we need to take first column as well as you need to take first row. First column and first row. First column as well as first row. How it happens? Just look there. A1 alpha 1 plus A2 beta 1. And what is its position? Its position is first row, second column, 1, 2. And we are doing column by row wise, okay? 1 in the first matrix, 2 in the second matrix. So first column, second row, okay? First column is A1, A2. Second row is alpha 2, beta 2. And you need to write here as A1 alpha 2 plus A2 beta 2. And in the same way what? This position is what? Second row, first column, 2, 1. So second column, first row. Second column, first row. B1 alpha 1, B2 beta 1. B1 alpha 1 plus B2 beta 1. Similarly, you will write the another element, okay? And the fourth choice is column by column. Column by column means first column, first column. First column, second column, like that. First column, first column. Here it is A1 alpha 1 plus A2 alpha 2. And this position is what? First row, second column. Its suffix is 1, 2. Since its suffix is 1, 2, you just go with first column and here with second column. So A1 beta 1 plus A2 beta. And then second row, first column. So second row, A2 alpha 1 plus B2 alpha 2. And here it is A2 beta 1 plus B2 beta 2. Just have a look. See, you just calculate this determinant and this determinant. Product of these two determinants is equals to the determinant of this first matrix and it is equals to the determinant of the second matrix and it is equals to the determinant of third matrix and it is equals to the determinant of this fourth matrix. So while calculating, while writing, see, product of two determinants, you can choose any one of these four. Okay, but while calculating the product of two matrices, you need to choose only the first option, row by column. Okay, that is only acceptable at the product of matrices. But for the product of determinants, all the four are acceptable. According to the problem, we need to choose. Okay, just for the simplification, just for the convenience part, I am just discussing for 2 by 2 matrices. See, the same theory is acceptable for 3 by 3 also. So you just take two 3 by 3 matrices and while calculating the product of their determinants, again you have four options, row by row, column by row and column by column. According to the problem, you can choose the option and then you just write the product of determinants in such a manner. Okay, just have a look. And usually this way of expression is, we use this way of expression just to express one determinant as the product of other two determinants, not to find the simplified value. To find the simplified value, just directly we use the properties of determinants. But to express one determinant as a product of two other determinants, we need to choose any one of these four choices and we will express it like that. Okay, just have a look. I will give you one or two problems and then you will get some more clear idea. So just look at the board. We need to find the determinant of this A1 alpha 1 plus B1 beta 1, A2 alpha 1 plus B2 beta 1. So we need to simplify. So finding determinant for these type of 3 by 3 matrices is much complicated with the regular process as well as with the properties of determinants. But just here I am trying to express this determinant as product of two other determinants. Okay. How can we express? Here it is a1 alpha 1 plus b1 beta 1. So I may choose any one of the four choices, row by row or column by column, anything. Okay. So for suppose if I choose row by row option, okay, I am trying to express this determinant as product of two other determinants. Okay. So I need to write two determinants here, and at the end if you multiply row by row, the product is directly equivalent with the given one. Okay, here it is a1 alpha 1 b1 beta 1. So it directly suggesting us that since I am moving with row by row, take here a1, take here b1, and here it is alpha 1 and here it is beta 1. If you multiply row wise, what will happen? a1 alpha 1 plus b1 beta 1, and then no element is there, the third position, you just take 0 and 0 since it is not there. Okay, and then what is this element? You just look about this is first row second column. That in the sense, if you multiply first row of the first matrix and second row of the second matrix, it is a1 alpha 2 plus b1 beta 2. And that's why since here it is a1 b1, since I need a1 alpha 2 plus b1 beta 2, you just make alpha 2 beta 2 0 at the second row of the second matrix. Similarly, to get this a1 alpha 3 plus b1 beta 3, you need to prepare alpha 3 beta 3 and 0 in the third row of the second matrix. So now to fulfill all the remaining 6 elements, this is second row first column. So you need to take second row of the first matrix as well as first row of the second matrix, because its suffix is 2 to its position is 2 comma to right, second row first column 2 1 right. This position is 2 1, and that's why you need to think about 2 and 1. 2 second row, 1 of the first row. So here it is, if you take a2 b2 0, and this second row if you multiply with this first row, it gives us a2 alpha 1 b2 beta 1 and then 0, and automatically here it is a3 b3 0. Just look there. See, if you take these two determinants and if you multiply these two determinants by row wise, that means multiplying first row, that's the first one element, first row second row 1 2 element, first row third row 1 3 element, and then you just multiply second row first row 2 1 element, second row 2 2 element, second row third row 2 3 element, and then third row first row 3 1 element, third row second row 3 2 element, third row 3 3 element. So a direct product of these two determinants is equals to the value of the given determinant. And now what is the value of this determinant? See, clearly it is 0. Why? Because here one column contains all zeros, so its determinant is 0, and this determinant is also 0, because here also we have one column as zeros, so 0 into 0 is 0. At the end, the value of this determinant is 0. So to show the value of this determinant as 0 without using these product of determinants, it is bit complicated. But with the help of the concept related to the product of determinants, it is easy to calculate its determinant value as 0. Okay, just have a look and then I will give you one more problem. So now first look at the problem. Square of this determinant is equals to that determinant. So that in the sense, no need to calculate the determinant value, just it is enough to re-express. That in the sense, we need to express the product of these two determinants as that determinant. And while two determinants in the sense, since here we are calculating the square, means multiplication of the same matrix with itself, right? So ABC, BCA, CAB square is equals to simply ABC, BCA, CAB into again ABC, BCA, CAB. Just we need to multiply the same determinant with itself, okay? Yeah. And now while multiplying, how to proceed? While multiplying, we have four choices, right? As well as row by row, row by column, column by column, and column by row, as I mentioned. So now usually we go with row by row wise only, okay? Right. But if you multiply row by row wise, what will happen? Just think about it. A into A is how much? A square. B into B is B square, C into C is C square. So if you multiply first row with the first row, you will get A square plus B square plus C square, but it is not that A square plus B square plus C square. What it is actually? This is simply 2BC minus A square. So that in the sense, to calculate 2BC, you need to think sometime. To calculate 2BC, which is BC plus BC, that in the sense, you need to multiply this B with C as well as this C with B. Is it right? So if you multiply B with C and C with B, BC plus BC will become 2BC. To get that 2BC first, I am just interchanging these two columns. Just look there. We know all different properties of the determinants. Okay. Then by using those properties of determinants, just I am thinking to interchange these two columns. If you interchange it to two columns or two rows, what will happen? If you interchange any two rows or two columns, the determinant value is just affected by a minus sign. Okay. So now this is equals to, just look there, this is equals to, the first determinant is same, just like ABC, BCA, CAB. Whereas what you say about the second determinant? For the second determinant, again the first column is same, but here now we are interchanging the second and third columns. So I am writing here CAB and there BCA. Okay. If you interchange like that, you need to multiply this determinant with the minus sign. Okay. And now since I have a minus sign here, since I need minus A square, okay, you just look there now. If you multiply this ABC with this ACB, what will happen? A into A is A square, B into C is BC, C into B is again CB. BC plus CB is 2BC, and we have A plus A into A square. Okay, but I need minus A square, outside minus sign is there. You just apply this minus sign for any one column of these two matrices. And specifically, if you apply that minus sign for the first column of the second matrix, then it is helpful for us. Then at the end, what we have? Then at the end, this determinant square is just simply determinant of ABC, BCA, CAB into determinant of, here minus sign is for the first column, minus A, minus B, minus C, and then these two columns just after interchanging C, A, B, and then B, C, A. So this is equals to, now we need to calculate the determinant. Now you just use row by row. You may go with row by column, anything. Okay. Just I am moving with product multiplication by row. So you just multiply the first row with the first row. So A into minus A is minus A square, plus B into C is BC, plus C into B is CB. Okay, so if you simplify 2BC minus A square, it is okay right now. And then you just multiply first row with the second row. So what will happen? A into B minus AB plus, and then B into A plus BA plus, and then C into C is C square. And if you simplify, minus AB minus B get cancelled, you left with C square, right? And then similarly, if you multiply this first row with the third row, so A into C minus AC, B into B, B square, C into A, CA. This first minus AC and last A will get cancelled. You left with B square. Directly I am writing here because of the space concern. Okay? And similarly, you can fulfill all the remaining elements. For suppose you just try for the second row first element. So second row first element means you need to multiply here the second row, here the first row. So B into A minus AB, C into C plus a C square, plus A into B plus AB. Okay? And again, if you cancel out that AB, you left with C square, right? So these two will get cancelled, you left with C square. These two will get cancelled, you left with C square. And here it is directly 2BC minus A square. Similarly, if you write all the remaining by multiplying row by row, you will get all the elements of the required matrix. Just have a look. We need to show the square of this determinant is equals to that determinant. To show it, we need to multiply this determinant with itself. So multiplying with itself is simply, we can go with row by row wise. If you move with row by row wise, you will have a square plus b square plus c square, but it is not helpful. So for that, you just interchange these two columns. If you interchange, you will get a minus sign and apply that minus sign for the first column. And now if you apply that row by row operation, at the end you will get the required determinant. Just have a look, okay? So at the end, see, this square of this determinant is equals to that determinant, and we know the determinant of this base. Okay, leave that square, and what is its determinant? Its determinant is simply 3abc minus a cube minus b cube minus c cube is the determinant of this base, and square is there for that, so whole square. So at the end, determinant of ABC, BCA, CAB square is this 3ABC minus A cube minus B cube minus C cube square, and this is equals to the simplified value for the determinant of this right side matrix. Is it right? These two are equal, and already we know that these two are equal, and at the end these three are equal. Okay, just have a look, and then I will give you another problem related to the determinants. Okay, just look at the board. Take two problems on product of determinants. Okay, you just try these two problems based on the concepts which we discussed in 37th point, and I will discuss these two problems in the next class. Okay.